Hello, Orange Lounge Radio. Bobby Blackwolf here. I know I'm usually on a couple hours ago, but Rob really likes having content in the middle of the show, and I'm here at the Vintage Computer Festival Southeast 7.0 in Roswell, Georgia, and I saw a game that is not a classic game of the week because it was just released, but it's for really old systems, and it's a really old game. So I have Alan here. Alan, what am I looking at here?
You are looking at Dragon's Lair for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer.
And this is obviously the side-scrolling platformer that was released on the NES, right?
I got something to do. No, absolutely not. This is an actual conversion. This is a fully licensed conversion of Dragon's Lair made by Harmless Lion. And he took the high-definition video and audio from the PC release in, I think it was the early 2000s, digitized it with his own software, including the video and the audio, and then produced the game out of it. He took 80 megabytes of data, crammed it into this little cartridge that gets banked in 8K chunks, and it's fully playable.
And I have been playing it, and it's just as unforgiving as I remember. But you really don't have like a Laserdisc player hiding under here, right? You're not doing like video trickery?
No, those are actually a little bit too expensive for my budget.
So how long do you, like, what's the backstory behind this? Like, how long did it take him to do it?
I want to say it took him at least a couple of years to work on it, but he's been actually building the fundamentals for a couple of decades. If you've been in the Atari Age forums at all, in the TI sub forums of Atari Age, you'll see where he's put up some demos here and there of sampled audio, sampled video. One of his first ones actually was Spaceballs, that he did on I think it was a 4 megabyte cartridge, and he says that this was his target game. This is one of the games he always wanted to do, and he spent all this time getting the process perfected so he could produce it.
So is this an unmodified TI-99, or is this running any expansion boards that you're running it on here?
No, this is a completely stock, unexpanded TI-99 4A console. That means there's no 32K. It does not have the F18A replacement for the video processor. It's completely stock, as if you opened the box in 1983.
So do you know, is he worried about any like takedowns, like whoever owns the Dragon's Lair IP? Because we just saw the Super Mario Brothers Commodore 64 conversion, and apparently Nintendo sent a cease and desist once it hit the media sites. Has he been contacted by anybody that owns the rights, or do we even know who has the Dragon's Lair rights right now?
Well, the rights to Dragon's Lair is owned by a company called Digital Leisure. I believe they're out of Canada, and he actually contacted them, purchased a license, and got their blessing on this conversion of Dragon's Lair for the TI.
That's awesome. So I know there's a boxed copy here, and I know that you're giving it away, but where can people find it if they can't get a boxed copy?
It's actually no longer available. He produced 155 cartridges, and he was able to ship all of his orders before the license expired for production, and at this point, there will never be another release of it.
No ROMs anywhere?
There are no ROMs anywhere, and that has a lot to do with the licensing, and plus it's just, you know, it's one of those things. It just kind of makes it a little bit more valuable that way.
So if people want to play it, they need to come to like a vintage computer festival somewhere?
At this point, yes. The only way to play it is if you know somebody who has it.
Or if you win it here, which I competed and got third to last.
Actually, I think you're fourth to last.
I'm fourth to last now.
Yes. Yeah, today, right now, I do have a fully boxed copy, completely unopened, ready for the winner today to take home with them. Right now, we have maybe about 20 minutes left in the contest. We do have a top score winner by the name of JR. He's walking around here having a good time, waiting to take home his copy of Dragon's Lair.
But yeah, so it was fun to play. I didn't do too well. I blame the controller. But then he fixed the controller, and I can't play again because I've already played. So I can't compete again. But yeah, no, it runs on regular Atari joystick, Atari-style joystick, and everything. And it is what it says it is, and it's really impressive. I remember seeing a demo of this. You had just gotten a demo last year.
Yes. Yeah, last year at VCF, I was able to obtain the demo from Mike Brent, Tercy, Harmless Lion. I was able to show it here and had it playing. It was quite amazing. A lot of people stopped by, take a look at it, and we were really champing at the bit to get the final release, and we finally got it, and we're just, the technical achievement is absolutely amazing.
Now, remember, I said that this is an unmodified TI-99 4A, but obviously, like an out-of-the-box cartridge wouldn't be able to do this. Like, what is there some trickery, hardware trickery that's going on to actually make this work?
There's absolutely some sorcery going on in here. Mike Brent, he knows this hardware inside and out. This is an absolute masterpiece, a symphony of hardware and software. It's more than just the program. It took a cartridge that had not been invented. It extends the banking scheme of our cartridge port beyond what it's ever been used. The cartridge actually has the ability to hold 128 megabytes of data banked in 8K chunks. He has it loaded with 80 megabytes of data right now for this game. So Mike put a lot of work, he's put a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to make what is an absolute masterpiece.
And I guess here's the question some people would ask is, why would someone go through that? Like, why would someone do that?
Why not?
Because it's there.
Because it's there. You know, it's if you have that one thing that you really, really want to do, and you get the opportunity to do it, you'd be a fool to pass it up.
Dragon's Lair on the TI-99 4A. Hardware trickery, but it's stock system, and it does exactly what it says it does. So I'm going to send it back over to you, Rob, over in the OLR studios. Maybe this will be a classic game of the week in 10 years, since it just came out right now.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has inspired it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.